Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my very first episode, so come on, let's hop on into it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is going to be removing the shine. I have a sanding band by Melody Susie. I love the purple, it is super cute. I had to get a different color. Usually I get the brown ones, but watching different YouTube channels, I've seen that purple. I think on V Nailed It. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the purple. So what I'm doing is I have my Kiara Sky drill set on, I want to say 5, just to remove the shine, and I'm just removing the shine from each nail. I did just do a soak off, so my fingers and my nails do look kind of rough, and there is still some extra product on there, but it's okay because I'm just going to file it off. And the next thing that I'm going to do is focus on my cuticle work. I have a needle bit that I got off of Amazon, and I'm just going around that cuticle area, getting rid of the extra cuticle that my mandrel bit did not get. And I will show some shots of my left hand, or my right hand technically. A lot of people ask, how do you do your non-dominant hand? And my answer is always just practice. So I did leave in some shots of that. So I'm just going around the cuticle, just trying to make sure I push the cuticle back while doing this, as well as getting rid of that dead skin. And then next I'm going in with my cuticle ball bit. I also got this one from Amazon as well. That dust brush I got from my girl Natalie's website, getnailed32.com. She's amazing, y'all. Please go check her out and follow her on Instagram at getnailed32. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is apply the tips. I got these tips off of Amazon. Basically everything I got is from Amazon. I usually like to use clear nail tips, but this time, since I was going for a different look, I went ahead and used my natural nail tips. So I go ahead and I measure each nail from sidewall to sidewall, making sure that it's not too big and not too small. And if I do have a nail that is that I can't really fit, I always go for the bigger size and then just file that down. So you'll see me do that in one of the scenes here. I believe I left that footage in. But you just get your nail file and just trim it down some. And the glue that I'm using is KDS glue, which you can also get from Amazon. So this is what it looks like with the nails glued on. I love long nails. I really miss my long nails, but I'm going to do a short set today, so I will be trimming them down and also cutting them into a stiletto shape. You see me here using my swan scissors, is what I like to call them, to go ahead and just kind of trim it down some, so I am not using my wrists so much to file it into that point. This kind of just takes away the extra work from my wrist. So I'll trim down each nail. I'm trying to cut it into that stiletto shape, kinda, not necessarily too much. It's easier to do with a straight edge nail clipper, but I could not find my nail clipper. I don't know where it's at. So I went ahead and did it with my scissors because that's what was on hand. after I cut them down, I go in with this is a NotPolish nail file, 100 grit nail file, and I'll just go ahead and shape them. We'll file them into shape rather. And I went ahead and went for like a sharp stiletto tip. I did kind of round off the edge some at the tip, just so it isn't so sharp, but still gives that nice pointy stiletto look. But I did kind of dull the tip some. And I will say, with this NotPolish 100 grit nail file, it works so wonderful. I usually use a different nail file, but I couldn't find it. Once again, I have so much stuff, y'all, it is insane. But this nail file right here, I was like, okay, I definitely will be buying this in bulk because it works so well. It gets your shape nice and crisp. So I love this nail file. Once again, it's the 100 grit nail file from NotPolish. So after we file the nails, we'll go in and do our nail prep. This part right here is super duper important. I'm starting off with a dehydrator from JC Beauty Concepts, and then I put that all over the natural nails of all 10 nails, of course. And then I'm going in with the NotPolish Triple X Bonder. Triple X Bond, I use just only one coat of this on all 10 nails. Once again, just only focusing on the natural nails. No need to put it on the tip of the nail. And then next I'll be going on with another primer from, dang, I just forgot the name. Nailz. There we go. And this is my favorite primer. I cannot put this one down. So even though I do 2 different brands, I still love them both. So I just do one of each because I'm a huge fan of Nailz. Now it's time for our acrylic application. I will be using my NotPolish system here. I have the liquid monomer as well as the white glitter, and it also glows, which is really cool. And this right here is an odor reducer from Get Nailed 32's website. Basically what it does, you put it in your monomer and it makes it not smell as strong. It actually has a wonderful peach smell. And I'll go ahead and start my acrylic application. I did kind of get out of frame on a lot of my nails here, so I had to edit out when I stepped out of frame. So the acrylic application was very smooth. I was working in my garage and it was very warm in there, but I remembered that this monomer here, you have to make sure it's a little bit more wet because it's hot. And it does dry fast if you don't have a lot of monomer in your brush. So always keep in mind whenever you are doing acrylic nails, the temperature of your room, because that will determine how fast or how slow your acrylic will set on the nail. NotPolish is one of my absolute favorite brands to work with. I mean, the blend is wonderful. It goes on seriously like butter. It is truly amazing. And the brush that I'm using is from Zulay's website. I think this is a Princesita brush. And I love this brush. I believe it's a size 14, but it feels like it's a size 16. I love working with bigger brushes now. It helps me get done with my sets a lot faster. So this is my absolute favorite brush right now. And I'm not going to talk throughout this whole thing, so I'm actually about to step away and let y'all watch my acrylic process. Well, application. You know what I mean. guys, so this is what my nails look like before I actually go in to reshape the nails. They turned out very nice and smooth, very pretty and nice and smooth. And I'm going to go back in with my NotPolish nail file to reshape the nails, just kind of getting it nice and crisp and also smoothing out the edges there. And I also file on top of my nails just to make sure everything's nice and smooth and rounded. And this bit right here is from Kiara Sky. It's the 5-in-1 drill bit. And I'm just going to go through and seal the cuticle. So you'll see me going around the cuticle area as well as going around the whole nail, just making sure that everything is nice and smooth. I might have missed something with my nail file, so this right here will go ahead and get rid of anything that I missed with my nail file. And then I'm going to go in with my buffer here I got from getnailed32.com just to smooth over the nails and everything. And now time for the fun part. I did not know what I wanted to do as far as my nail design. I usually do stuff that is over the top, a lot, just extra. But I wanted to do something nice and cute. So here I am going to be applying some stones and flowers from a cart. And also I'm using the squeezy gel from Nail Couture, as well as the NotPolish Gloss It to go on top. So you'll see me squeezing out the squeezy gel, kind of like in the shape of where I want everything to go, and then I'll just seal it with the NotPolish top coat. And don't cure it yet. We're going to actually apply our stones and our gems on top of that before we cure. To apply my caviar beads as well as my flower and the other gold decoration, I'm using a wax pencil. I also pull out my tweezers too to really move those caviar beads around, because I was struggling with my wax pencil because it was a little bit too thick at the tip. And so you'll see me bring out my tweezers here for extra fine tuning. After I get everything in place, I go ahead and cure my Kiara Sky nail lamp for about 30 seconds, and then I'll go in and just top coat the other nails. I wasn't going to put anything else on the other nails. So I go in and just top coat, and then I cure for 60 seconds. Usually I like to do 2 minutes, but 60 seconds will make sure everything is nice and cured. And then I'm going to show y'all my left hand as well. We're going to kind of fast forward through that part because it's just the same thing. But I did want to put in footage of me doing my left hand. last step is applying my cuticle oil. This right here is from Nailz Couture and it smells like pineapples. My daughter thinks that it smells like cotton candy, so this is her favorite part. She's like, Mommy, put the cotton candy stuff on. And this is the finished result. This came out super duper pretty. I love the classic look. I love the shape. I love the white glitter. I think that this is a very classic look. And I hope that y'all enjoy. And like I said, they do glow. It glows blue. I couldn't get a full shot of the glow, but yes, it is super pretty. But thank y'all so much for joining me today. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my new channel, to my very first video. I hope that y'all enjoy. Bye. Major shout out to my girl Natalie for inspiring me to start my YouTube channel. Love you, girl.